we ordered from you guys about 22 years ago. So, and that was not on my watch, that was on someone else's. But when it came time to reorder, we just had such a great, 22 years of use out of chairs, but they still looked good and they held up well. And we just said, yeah, well, we're going back with Bertolini. We really do like the product. We had the truck offloaded in, it was no more than an hour and a half. We had everything unplasticed and had them out of the box, and even had the worship center set up by the time the truck was offloaded. It was a shockingly fast experience. People were gasping, going, it was just so nice to have the pretty new chairs, and they do look good in our space. Our rep, who's Diane Brereton, and she, by the way, is wonderful to work with. I've been in this position now 2.5 years, but I've been with the church on staff for it'll be 25 in January. So I knew Diane through our former executive pastor, Jeff, who'd worked with her. She was very helpful, and told me about the differences and walked me through, what the order process would like. Once we placed the order, she kept me very up to date on timeline, and we had to make some adjustments to that because of COVID and everything. And she just was real good to make sure she hooked me up with all the people I needed to be talking to. And then we ended up, talking about our families and our faith and, praying with each other and checking on each other because of COVID. And it changed the dynamic of that relationship a little bit too. So we become friends, actually. I get, and the stewardship team and our lead pastor are always wanting me to, compare. So if it's roofing, let's get 3 quotes. I get that there's value in that, but where I am, because I was a secretary for 23 years, I was not an operations manager. For me, relationships are really important because I have to trust the people I'm talking to be honest about their product, and then to explain to me the things the gaps, they fill in the gaps for me. And so I'm going to be way more prone. Now, I won't be here when the next year around goes, I'll tell you that right now. But to me, it was just important to know I was talking to people I could trust.